Peace, 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 peace. Grand Rising. Let me get my pillows together. Back on up. Grand Rising. Oh, we haven't been on here in a while. Grand Rising, everyone coming in. Grand Rising. Peace, peace, peace. Let's try to get the tone together. Set our tone. Grand Rising, peace, beloveds. Peace, beloveds. A lot. Look at all these new faces in here. All these new faces in here today. Oh, y'all will come on here today. First day back from the retreat. So we had a retreat this weekend. I had a retreat this weekend for the root chakra healing. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get comfortable. It was a all women's retreat, root chakra healing this weekend, and it ended up being amazing. I'm so thankful for the opportunity and the people who trusted me on this journey. I'm so thankful for all my people who came through to assist in the healing and the transformation process that I know happened over the weekend. Thankful for that. I'm mad tired. I ain't even do our 6 o'clock a.m. meditation on the healing chamber. I was like, I need a day. I've been in meditation all weekend. I need a day. Let me light this Palo so I can get my life together real quick. Peace, sis. Peace. All right. So let's get into these cards and see what the cards say today. We got a full moon coming up in Sagittarius. Got a full moon. Y'all full moon ready? Got a full moon coming up. I think it's tomorrow, right? Tomorrow morning. What's today? 16th. No, it's today. It's tonight. It's going into tomorrow. Now I'm full moon ready. Home just in time. Grand Rising, beloved. Ooh, Baba Wow. Ashe. First card we get is the Baba Wow. Let's pull one more. I think we got that on Friday. Oh, we need one more. Okay. I can take that. I'll take that. Excuse me. Okay. So the first card we get is Baba Wow. Baba Wow is looked at as like a higher spiritual power, a man, an elder that could even come in your life that is able to manifest what needs to be manifest. Okay, that's able to come in your life and change your whole life around in a snap. All right, this elder can come in and shift your whole dynamic. And this elder don't necessarily have to be in the physical realm. He could honestly be in the spiritual realm. He could be an elder that is connected to you from a spiritual aspect, that is one of your ancestors that say, hey, I'm coming to make some changes. We need to make room in your life and open it up. So I'm going to tell you why I'm saying that, because this is what's about to happen. Okay? So it's some shifting that's about to happen. Some releasing that's about to happen. In order for this elder to do what it needs to do, you can't get new things. You can't be in the mode of receiving if you don't move some things out the way, okay? You can't be in the mood of receiving if you don't move some things out the way. So what we getting? Tower. Oh, it's a tower moment. Whew, it's a tower moment. And that tower card is saying, hey, I got to come and move some shit. Peace, beloved. Grand rising, everyone coming in. I got to come and move some shit. I'm going to have to move some stuff out the way. I'm going to have to break some stuff all the way down. I'm going to have to simplify. I always tell the tower card come in to simplify. So you can get this aha moment. So you can walk in enlightenment. So you can have that moment where you be like, oh, I get it now. I'm receptive now. Because the tower had to move everything out of the way. It had to move it out of the way. Now, it's going to make you feel a little agitated. It's going to make you be in your feelings and challenge your throat chakra just a little bit, okay? Throat chakra might be feeling a little challenged. You're going to feel like you want to cut people off. You're going to feel like you want to be by yourself. You want to feel like you want to separate yourself from people. You're going to feel like you don't want to be bothered. And some people you might have to cut off. That's why she got the double-edged swords. You might have to cut some people off. You might have to move some people out the way in order for you to get to receiving what this person can do for you, what this energy is supposed to do for you. One Huggy, you can inbox me, beloved. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me turn my do not disturb off. Let me turn this do not disturb on. All right, here we go. Yes. Okay. Well, we feeling this way, but guess what we get? We get Ace of Fire. And the Ace of Fire means that we are able to overcome, that we are able to rise above all obstacles, all dynamics, all things that are creating blockages in our life. You feel like it's a blockage, it's not. It's a moment for growth. It's an opportunity for growth. It's a moment for you to look at the situation and say, how can I be creative to get over this dynamic? What do I need to do and implement to get over this dynamic? Because I know I'm going to rise. I've done it before. You have so many things that you have survived from before. You are a survivor, obviously, because you're here. If you weren't a survivor, then you wouldn't be watching me today. So you have the capability to overcome and rise above all things, no matter what they are. And sometimes we got to look at these tower moments totally different. Quit looking at them as obstacles. Quit looking at them as such a like gloom and doom situation. When I pull this card 9 times out of 10, people they be like this, oh my God. Oh, what I'm gonna do with this tower card? Like, no. It's happening for a reason. It's coming to bring understanding, clarity, and wisdom. So you gotta understand what it's there for. Why is it coming up? What are you supposed to learn from it? What is it moving out of your life? Because sometimes, like I said, I feel in particular, this tower card is coming to move some people, places, and things out your life. Because if it doesn't, you're not going to be able to walk in this. You're not going to be able to connect to this, what the grand scheme of everything wants to gift you. The universe want to give you some stuff. It's like, hey, let me give you something. Let me do something for you. All right? Let me show you that even in the midst of chaos, I can still come through and bless you. Let's see what our transformation card. Healthcare change. So some of us, It's really gonna, need to be operating. And I just was talking about this, I think Friday, making sure Friday or Thursday, making sure you eating right, you getting exercise, you doing the yoga. In order for you to gain clarity, in order for you to operate in your highest self, in order for you to vibrate on a certain vibration and frequency, you gotta do the things that are going to take care of this vessel. Even though we are energy and the lumps and clumps and all these dynamics like come together in one to make this solid form, we still got to take care of it. You got to make sure that you put in the right stuff so the energy can flow freely, so the energy can grow, so it can manifest in the way that it's supposed to manifest. All right? Let's see what our soul journey card says. Healing, since you said you love the Tower card. I do too. So I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I see that Tower card when I'm asking about something. That Tower card come up, I'll be like, oh Lord. Can we just get an easy week? Can we have an easy day today? Can I just tag out on this one? We can't skip a lesson on this one. Ooh, see? Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Let's see what this one says. You are constantly being presented with situations that enable you to develop your inner wisdom and assist you in advancing to higher levels of understanding. The lesson is to be aware of these events, recognize them for what they are. To live a mindful life is not only about respecting and honoring those around you, it is also about recognizing every person and circumstances on your path as a teacher. The constant chatter and diversions of life on earth can distract you from the signs that post that spirit has left you on your path. Okay? Take time to be aware of the bountiful wisdom that it has laid before you. Acknowledge these gifts and take them in the heart as you continue your journey on this physical dimension. Don't look at these opportunities as obstacles. Look at these opportunities as growth. When all of this stuff is happening, it's growth. When things are seeming to tower down, it's growth. When that pendulum seems to like swing all the way to the left, know that it's growth. It's going to swing back. This is a moment for growth. This is a moment for you to walk in your power. This is a moment for you to really ascend. So you got to be ready for the ascension. Are you ready for the ascension? Oh. Let me tell you about my weekend after I pull this crystal card. Ooh, we got the Malachite. Okay, Azurite of Malachite is our crystal card. Peace, beloved. Are you connected with the all-knowing and all-seeing part of yourself? Allow for the unimpeded flow of information, knowledge, and wisdom that is within. Seek out calming experience, such as meditation, visualization. Take notice of the signs and symbols around you and contemplate their meaning. Spirit speaking loud and clear, like, are you listening? We sending you all the signs. We sending you all the messages. Are you listening? Are you open and receptive to what is going to happen in your life? Are you open and receptive to this person that is able to come and shift and change your life? You one conversation from that person that is able to give you that aha moment. You one conversation away. So are you having that conversation? Are you paying attention that the universe said, this is the person that's getting ready to change? This is the spirit that you need to connect to in order for you to change your life. Okay? The saint is, I release ego, arrogance, and vanity. I am calm. I am at peace. My spirit guides and angels send me a message all the time. Guidance from my higher self lights my path. I trust my intuition and my internal guidance system. Okay. Whew, Ashe. Be receptive, beloveds. Understand everything happens for a reason. So anybody who been like following me before we started this retreat journey have heard me talk about certain things in particular that was just going on. Look, when I got ready to plan this retreat, initially when I started planning the retreat, I was planning it in the sense that it was an opportunity for me and other healers to work with women and work with people to give them a better understanding of this journey. So we started with the chakras, and my goal was like, let's start with the root chakra. Why? Because it's what grounds us. It's our survival skills. It's the things that connect us. All right. It's the things that connect us in so many dynamics. If your root chakra is off, 9 times out of 10, your whole life about to be off. Your root chakra is messed up, 9 times out of 10, your finances, your money, your house, your shelter, your food, clothing, all of that is off. Okay? And if it's off, you're not going to be able to operate in your true self. You're not able to operate in your highest self. So when I started the journey, me being me, I'm like, oh, I can do this. Everything started falling. People and opportunities and places were connecting. And I was so thankful for the things that were connecting to create this opportunity that I wanted to share with people. So then it seemed like something shifted. Some of my healers was like, oh, dang, that's the same weekend that I have this event, and there's a graduation, and then there's this going on. So I was having like people dropping like flies. Started out like whole different dynamic, and certain dynamics was just falling to the wayside. And I was like, oh gosh. I said, okay, it's okay. I can still do this. I got it. Look, money was getting snatched out of my account just off of from something crazy. I think I shared that with y'all. Like PayPal went and snatched like $1,000 out of my account. And I'm like, wait a minute, what? So it was a lot of stuff that just seemed to be happening. And it was creating distractions, trying to get me off course, trying to see if I was committed to what it was that I wanted to execute. I even got a message from somebody who was supposed to be there that weekend and was kind of like in a little funk because they weren't going to be able to be there. But they wanted to dump that on me first thing that morning. I didn't even acknowledge it. I acknowledged their voice. Sorry you feel like that. Kept it moving. I ain't got time for that. We got healing to do. I ain't got time for your craziness right now. So even though all of these things were happening, guess what happened? I still executed. It still was an amazing event. The people who were supposed to be there were there. The people that were supposed to come through came through. The healers that showed up to do their part. And it was just enough. And everything came together just right for what we needed for this weekend. So imagine if I would have broke under the dynamics. If I would have broke under the circumstances. If I would have let things, these tower moments happen, and I would have just got off course. And I would have got distracted. And I would have just been like, nah, we ain't doing this. This must not be the right weekend to do it. The shifting that happened this weekend, not even just for the women that was there, there were things that was going on with my personal family situation that I needed to release. And it just would have not happened if I would have failed under pressure. If I would have thought that I couldn't overcome the circumstance. And it just made me bigger and better. And the next one is going to be so amazing. So don't miss it. Saying all that you don't want to miss this next one. Because the way that this is shaping up is getting ready to be crazy. You don't want to miss the level up. You don't want to miss it. So don't look at the tower moments as obstacles. Look at the tower moments as an amazing opportunity to grow. As an amazing advantage in your life. Because you know you about to level up. You know you about to go to a whole nother dynamic. Yes, beloved.
Can I have something?
Yes, go get your brother and have him to do it for me. Okay, thank you.
Can I have
Go get your brother and tell him to do it. Coil is upstairs.
But I'm waiting for...
Can men go on the retreat? The men retreat is in August. So if you look on my page, I think somewhere back on my page, there's a men's retreat. So the next one that I have is in August. There's a men's retreat. I have workshops all next month. We're doing the Sacred Circle Sundays, which is a lot of learning. It's probably only going to be like a couple of hours for those days. But you can get, if you're not here, you can do virtual tickets. They ain't but $10. Or you can do physical seats if you are in Charlotte or close enough to Charlotte that you can come. It's the last Sunday of this month. We're going to do that every other Sunday. But the men's retreat, if I'm not mistaken, it's on both websites. It's on both websites. It's the same thing. It's going to be the root chakra for y'all as well. It's mostly all men healers. And it'll probably be 2 women, me and one of my sisters. And that's it. So I'm trying to make sure that the men actually lead that one, because I feel like y'all should be able to identify with them a little better. The other thing is, what else? The next part of our retreat for our women will probably be in September. Our sacral chakra retreat will be in September. And then I'm looking like we're going to have to do another root chakra for women as well. Just because I got so many people that didn't get to go to this one. And I'm not doing a lot of seats. Listen, y'all, anything that I do, I limit the number. If it's my men retreat, like I'm only probably doing 10 with y'all. If Brother Swami, the brother that owns the actual property, decide that you want to do 15, we're going to be pushing it with 15. I don't feel like you can get the one-on-one care that I want to see happen. I want to see each individual be individually connected with. I don't want it to be a situation where it's a big group of people and then you're not individually getting the healing you need. That's not the reason for these retreats. I'm not one of those type of people that I want to see, like, I'm not looking for this to be over a certain amount. I don't even let the tickets, like, I won't even allow the tickets to be that many tickets. It definitely will only be like 10 seats available for any retreat that I do, just so I can make sure that everybody get the healing that they need. This is very intentional. It's not something that we doing just to be doing, if that makes sense for y'all. All right. And then we're going to do a couples retreat. So a couples retreat will be coming up soon too, because I feel like we as not only individuals need the healing, but we also need to know how to communicate and heal together as couples. So I will be doing a retreat that's for all of us as well. All right. So that's all I got for y'all today. Was I reading? I'll probably come back on here later on tonight so we can do this full moon reading and we can talk about what this full moon represents, because it's got some energy with it and it's a great time to release. Hold on. I'm sorry, beloved. And yeah, you know what? Let me pull a couple of full moon cards now. We can, Rasta. I'm glad you asked. Let's see. Oh. Let's see. If you would like a full moon card, I'm going to do, let me see, what's my timing like? I don't know what time I came out here. If I'm going to try to do 3. So if you would like a full moon reading, put your name in the question box. In that question box right beside the comments, you see a little question mark. Put your name in that box, and I'll do a full moon pull for you right now. All right. I don't know why Paulo been making me cough like. All right, DJ Rasta, are you still on here, beloved? DJ Rastafari. Raja Rastafari. B, Rhonda, and Regina. Okay, I got 4 already, so we full. We full. I can't do no more. Unless Rasta ain't on here. Let me see. He ain't said nothing. He quiet as a church. Oh, okay. But like, you ain't said nothing. All right. Y'all don't pay me no attention with these sound effects. Somebody was like, "Ooh, when we hear you say something, you make a noise," and it's like, "Oh Lord, don't pay me no attention." Okay. All right, beloved. So the first card that you get, now I'm good. I'm good. A little tired, but I'm good. Is Yay Yay. So the Yay Yay card is all about creativity, new things coming in your life. DJ Rastafari, didn't we have this card for you? It's Oshun. So new things, new dynamics, new careers, new boo. Okay, it's the creation. It's the the aspect of creating something new, something great coming in. It's also connected to Oshun. I always feel like when I look at this card, if you look at all the symbolism, it represents Oshun, fertility. So you might be having a baby on the way. I'm just saying. I want to check. But it's something new. It's something good that's coming in. But you have to release. This full moon is about release. So you have to release. Let go. Make sure that you are letting go anything that is creating blockages. Any time that you have something that is creating any type of like blockage to your ascension, it's upstairs.
Hello.
Good morning.
Mama, I finally got the fly on my eye.
Oh, okay, good. The phone is upstairs on the thing.
On the chair or the
Pool table. It's on the pool table. Sorry, boo. Okay. Everybody wanting to come in. So what is creating this blockages? What is creating this dynamic that is not getting you to your ascension, okay? Or not getting you to the creative space that you need to be in order to produce this new dynamic? Hold on to the vision. It's something that you've been working on. So it's something that you already know that's what you want to do. It's the fixed moon. So to hold on to the vision means make sure that you keep connected to what do you want to see manifest. How do you want to see it manifest? Visualization is really good for that. Sitting down and just taking time to visualize the life that you want, the dynamic that you want, how you want to see manifest, how you want to see it come into fruition. Hold on to it. Stay fixated on it. Don't get distracted from it. But once again, what do you need to release? So let's see. What do you need? Why is my book backwards? What do you need to release? And this is with the waning moon. Let's see. All right, the waning moon points to what's falling away. Life goes in cycles, and sometimes we need downtime or to just let go. No matter when in the moon cycle you are, when you pull this card, it's a sign that a situation has peaked for better or for worse, and it's time for you to go easy. Okay, it's the autumn and winter of the cycle. So what do you need to release? Almost certainly something from your situation you're asking about. This card can be very positive, but it can still be gently suggesting that you let something go and stop trying so hard. So sometimes it even is, how are you manifesting? Okay, good. But how are you manifesting? What is it that you want to manifest? What is it that you want to bring into fruition? How do you want to bring it into fruition? How do you want to make what it is that you want to make come into life? Sometimes you have to fixate on it, visualize it, put your energy in it, see it manifesting, and then let it go to the universe. And when you let it go to the universe, watch how it unfolds. Watch how it manifests for you. All right? Watch how it manifests for you. You got it. You got it. You better be listening to your ancestors and quit being hard-headed. All right. So the next person, Ashe, let's do B. Let's do B. You still on here, beloved? Ooh. B, I like your card. They ain't got nothing else they want to say? Okay. All right. Love it. So you get the Sun card. Pay attention to these Sun cards. The Sun card can represent Leo energy in your life, but it also represents your 5 minutes in the sun, your 10 minutes in the sun. That moment where things just shift in your life, okay? That moment where things will shift, and now, guess what? It's doing something different. Now it's like, oh, okay, your happiness is coming. The things that you just really want to go dance in the flower, in the sun, in the grass, whatever it is you want to do. It's your time to do that because this is your moment. This is your moment. Okay? It is still, you get the Oshun card too. So it's still connected to Yeye, saying that there are new things, new dynamics, new changes that are coming in your life. New time. This is a time to be creative. Tap into your creative energy. What is it that you need to manifest from a creative standpoint? What is it that you need to connect to that is going to create a creative dynamic in your life? Okay? Whatever these two things are creating, whatever this energy is creating. Oh gosh, y'all, we got my daughter got a dog, so he might come up over here. Whatever these new energy is creating, guess what? It's gonna bring a dramatic change for you. It's gonna bring a dramatic dynamic for you. Roscoe, I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, baby, hey. Okay, it's gonna bring a dramatic change for you. So the dramatic change that it's bringing is going to give you balance in your life. It's going to bring, go close the door, bro. Abundance, peacefulness. This is the evolution of who you are. This is the evolution of who you are becoming. It's the evolution of who you are becoming. And it's Aya Earth. She ain't bothered. She ain't worried about nothing. Okay? She ain't worried about nothing. You see, she chilling on her chase. She is in her highest self. Okay? So, know that things are shifting. Things are changing. The dynamics is moving. This is the new moon eclipse that's coming up for you. The new moon eclipse. So it says expect powerful change. Expect powerful change. Let's see what that is about. I just got real hungry all out of the blue. All right. So if you want affirmation that you can achieve your dreams and get the desired outcome in the situation you're asking about, then this is it. This is the card of beginnings. And there are powerful energies at work. But be prepared. It could be quite a ride, and events now could even be jarring and uncomfortable. However, any new directions you take will almost always lead somewhere better than where you are at this very moment. Whatever is happening now is happening for a reason. You'll appreciate it later on. A new portal is opening up, and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past, move through it. You're being put right back on the path. There is nothing to fear. Never mind the path. Life evolves every single day. Yes. Listen. Listen. This is something amazing. This is something amazing. Roscoe, that fur all on me. Okay. This is something amazing that is getting ready to happen. You need to be holding to it. Make sure you releasing stuff. Stop walking in fear. Don't feel like the things that are unknown are things that you don't want to experience, or that's keeping you from really walking into what I see as your evolution. And the more that I look at this, I'm like, you already know who bringing that energy to help you get to this evolution. You just got to embrace it. Walk in your creative self. Do what it is that you're striving to do right now. Them new businesses and the things that y'all operating in. Go on and pop that off. Go on and connect. Get that popping. I want my 10%. I want my 10%. That's when you get in that manager mode. I want my 10%. All right, Natural Gemini, you ready? Let's go. Love you. Ashe. Thank you, universe. Ashe. Woo. Well, we only doing 3, y'all. They trying to give you a lot of cards. We only doing 3. And let me get off of here so I can get some rest. Go lay back in the bed. All right. So the Elder card is coming up for you. The Elder is like that old wise soul. Okay, the old wise souls can either be you, or it's the need to seek out an old wise soul for counsel. Okay, for someone who can guide you and help you navigate this journey a little bit better. I'm leaning more to this maybe a person that is already maybe in your life, or that is an old wise soul from the past. The Baba Earth card comes up, and that Baba Earth card is saying, hey, this is somebody who is financially stable, that makes very good, sound choices, that's a provider, a father figure. This is a very strong person. Maybe this is somebody that's coming into your life. I don't know. We're going to have to look at these cards. Don't know. I might need to pull another one. But this is like considered father, provider, very stable, able to create stability, very grounded to the earth, and able to create a different dynamic in your life. Okay, nurturer from the male perspective, a little older because it's old wise soul. But it's saying, hey, remember that you are in a different space at this point, beloved. So you have to understand the things that you went through before. They were able to make you stronger, wiser. They were giving you more strength. They were giving you a different dynamic to understand, hey, this is a time where you can be strong And you don't have to think that you're not ready, or that you don't have to question the universe. Let me say that. Sometimes we question the universe. And it's like, don't question them. Know that you are in alignment, that you've done the work. Okay, you've done the work. You know your worth. You know your value. You know what you're putting on the table. Like, I'm bringing the table and the chairs. I'm just saying. Just saying. Okay? So, show the world the real you. This is your time to shine, beloved. This is a time where it's saying, hey, quit hiding. Who are you? Show the world the real you. So let's read. This card brings the message from the cosmos that you need to detach a little from whatever situation you're asking about. Someone might be keeping you at arm's length now, but it's not a bad thing. It's important for you to allow life to unfold and progress. Even if change seems like a frightening prospect, if you've been holding yourself back from showing the world the real you, this card reminds you that your unique characteristics are what make you special. In a relationship, are you being too aloof or detached? Go ahead and be yourself in whatever is coming up for you. Be aware of your feelings, but also be prepared to move on. Don't lose the beauty and romance of life. Are you too much in your head and instead of your heart? I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Natural Gemini, who you giving the run around? You giving somebody to run around. You making somebody feel like you don't feel like being bothered. You over there missing out on your husband because you over there acting funny. You acting funny? Let me find out you acting funny. Don't be acting funny with that man. That man trying to come in and do his thing. He trying to come in and be the king in your life, and you acting funny. Grand Rising, beloved. Grand Rising. Trust that the universe. She like, nah, not me. Somebody that you just looking at as a friend. I promise you. It's going to be somebody that's going to pop up that you really just looking at it like, that's my friend. He trying to be more than a friend. He say, dang, that ain't what he want. You trying to friend zone him, and he like, that ain't what he want. That ain't what he want. He trying to be in your life. For real. Get out of conflict. Quit battling with yourself. Go on, make the decision so we can manifest this husband. I low key might come out of retirement. I need to be making somebody a wedding dress. Since I ain't getting married, somebody need to get married so I can make a wedding dress. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I would like to make a wedding dress. Ooh. I see you. All right. So, let me go, y'all, so I can get some rest, touch bases with my family and friends from over the weekend and all that good stuff. I will talk to y'all later. I will that you have an amazing day. Stay connected to your purpose. Don't get distracted. Don't let nobody take you off track. Don't let nobody make you think that you are less than who you are. You are an amazing being. You are an amazing spirit. You are God or goddess walking in your power. Own it. Believe it. I'll be back tonight. I'm going to do a full moon pull for tonight. All right? Peace, beloveds.